grabbed your lunch, your break, your coffee, whatever. Doesn't matter if it's lunch break or if you're sitting in your car or if you're at your desk and you got your earbuds plugged in. Just take a minute for yourself. I'm glad you're here. Take a break. Find your next step. This is a 15-minute, short, brief time that we get to spend together every Wednesday. But I hope you leave encouraged, challenged, and ready for the next day, how you're going to walk into it, even how you're going to walk back into the office if you're on your lunch break. Take a break. Let's find our next step together. In this 15 minutes, I hope you get something that gets you back on your journey. Today's conversation, don't tell me what I can't do. Watch what I do. Over here at Let's Talk W2W, we are actually celebrating the month of August, our year number 2. Yeah, already. And let me tell you, there was plenty of times that people said we wouldn't make it. You know the song. But here we are today, August 2026. And Let's Talk W2W is celebrating our second year. So we're glad you're here. We're glad you're here to be a part of this celebration with us. And let's talk about what we're going to do and how we're going to do it in the next year. Let me ask you something first. Has anyone ever told you you can't do it? You're not qualified? You're too old? Yeah, they even say that. It's too late. Let the dream go. Or you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Yeah. And the crazy thing is that people will tell you that. And if we hear it enough, we start to buy into it. And we start to think, you know what, they're probably right. When I started Let's Talk W2W, I heard all of it repeatedly. But you know what? All it took was one person to believe in me. And that was me. That's all it takes is just that one person to believe in you. And sometimes that's got to be you because all the noise around you is telling you you've missed the mark. You've missed the time. You've waited too late to write the book. You it's too late to start the business. You don't have the resources. You are such a dreamer. You need to wake up. Yeah, they'll tell you that. But you are the only person that can say, hey, you know what? Maybe I hear what you're saying, but I'm not buying that because it's not too late. Don't tell me what I can't do. Watch what I do. That's why Let's Talk W2W is still here. Yeah, some of the faces have changed, the conversations have changed, the our branding has stayed the same, and that's a good thing. But the purpose hasn't ever changed. Our purpose is to encourage, give women the next steps, and help you get on your journey. Because that's what it's taken for me to still be sitting here today. After you hear all the people say, when you gonna let it go? And I'm telling you, sometimes you get up and you feel like I want to let it go. But that's when you know it's purpose, when you just can't. Um, yeah, there's gonna be the moments of uncertainty, moments of wondering if anybody's even listening. Like right now. I don't know if anybody's even listening. But I know I showed up. And that's all I gotta do is keep showing up. So we've been here, we've learned some things. And what I want to tell you today is you don't need anyone's permission to pursue what God has already placed in you. Whether it's your dream, your vision, your purpose, your cookbook, starting a business, Maybe for some people, some women, it's just walking back into the office, sitting down, doing your best, applying for the new position. Yeah, yeah. Go on their website and check it out. Look at the postings. Don't let nobody tell you you're not qualified. You're overqualified. Mm-mm. Or, you know what gets me the most is you're too old. Nobody's going to listen to you. Mm. Well, let me tell you, I believe right now, at this very moment, because I showed up, somebody else is showing up too. Yeah, that's all it takes. The biggest obstacle isn't the people around us, it's the voices inside of us that start believing what the people around us are saying. So, if you're going to believe anything today, believe me when I tell you, yes, you can. And start telling them. Even if it's you, you have to look back in the mirror and say to yourself, hey, you know what? Watch me. Watch me do this. Replace that negativity and those voices and start thinking, what if I do? Watch what I can do. I got this. You walk back into that office, go back into that building, go home. Don't just sit there. Start taking the next steps to do what it is that you want to do with your life. You purposefully intended to do. Um, Take on the challenges. Take one small step. Make the phone call. Send the email. Start the business. Write the first page. Heck, write the first sentence. I'm telling you, I've talked to so many women over the years that I know have books in them, great books, children's books. And all they have to do is pick up the pen. And every time you talk to these women, you ever notice every time you talk to them, they are so inspiring, so encouraging. It just flows naturally, but they don't put in the work. They just don't have the, yes, I can. Watch me do it. So they don't pick up the pen. They don't start the podcast. They don't take the next steps into the business, no matter what it's going to be. It's your vision, it's your dream, it's your life. You don't have to wait for permission to take the next step. You really don't. Someone's other Someone else's opinion doesn't determine your purpose. People are going to think what they want to think. People think, Devetta, there's nobody listening to you right now. People think you're too old. People think, how much are you really going to put into this? But you know what? Their opinions don't determine my purpose. And your past, it doesn't determine your future. Doesn't matter if you've never done it before. I tell you all the time, when I started Let's Talk W2W, I had never stepped in front of the camera. Yeah, I had been in positions where I was used to speaking to, let's just say, the multitude, but I had some help. But stepping in front of the camera, being here, going on 2 years this month, sometimes it's challenging. Sometimes we don't get it right. Sometimes I want to go back and edit the whole thing. But you know what? Somebody told me something very important. They said, it's not that it's perfect, it's that you continue. Because the more I continue, the closer to perfection I'm getting. And so will you. Pick up the pen and write the first sentence. You're one step closer to the book. by getting up every morning and putting yourself first, you're one step better to being the woman you want to be. So remember this also. Your current circumstances, they don't determine your potential. Just because you've never done it before doesn't mean you can't. Just because you've got all those voices playing over and over in your mind doesn't mean you can't. You've got the potential. I'm I'm crazy like this. I've always just believed that everything I need to succeed is already in me. I'm built that way. I'm built that way. I don't know. And yeah, there's some changes I'd like to make, and I will make. And next year's going to be even better. And I'll be here, and you'll be here, and you'll be doing something new, I hope. I hope that you will be taking the next steps. Today, I just want to thank you for spending this break with me today. I'll be back next Wednesday, same time, same place. And I hope you're here. And I hope that this conversation today has encouraged you. It's made you stop and think. This 15 minutes that you'll walk back into the rest of your day with a new thought, thinking, yes, you can. And you'll find yourself doing it before you know it. So until next week, keep believing, keep growing, keep becoming, and remember, take a break. Find your next step. That next step is just right ahead of you. You got this. And let's talk W2W. We're here with you. See you next week.